Faith, it's idolized, it is celebrated, so praised. In our culture, we admire people who believe without seeing, who have unwavering trust in something without evidence. But should we? Today, I'm uncovering the harsh reality. Faith isn't noble, it's harmful. And it's time we talk about why. First, let's talk about blind faith and gullibility. Blind faith doesn't just stop at church doors. There's an undeniable correlation between believing in a God without evidence and believing politicians like Donald Trump or conspiracy theories like QAnon without evidence. It primes your brain to accept whatever feels true rather than what is demonstrably true. Next, we need to address religion as control. Religion isn't about spirituality or morality, it's about control. Throughout history, powerful figures have used religion to manipulate the masses, keep people calm, obedient, and unquestioning. It tells the poor and struggling, don't worry about your life now, paradise awaits after death. Meanwhile, the rich get richer, exploiting the complacency that faith creates. But there's more. Faith kills curiosity and reasoning. Blind faith demands obedience over curiosity. It suppresses the fundamental human urge to question and explore. In authoritarian religious environments, asking why becomes forbidden, replaced by empty answers like, because God said so. This rigid mindset, confirmed by countless psychological studies, leads believers to settle for incomplete answers. Logic, critical thinking, and curiosity, all casualties of faith. Research shows religious fundamentalists are less likely to think analytically and more likely to trust their instincts, even when those instincts are clearly wrong. Faith holds back science and progress. Remember when the Church refused to accept Galileo's proof that the Earth orbits the Sun? Or the ongoing battle against evolution taught in schools across the American South? Religious dogma actively fights medical advancements, denies vaccines, and in tragic cases causes deaths. A horrifying review found 172 child fatalities over 2 decades in faith-healing sects, children who had a greater than 90% chance of survival with basic medical care. This isn't faith, it's fatal ignorance. The same religious mindset that rejects medical science rejects climate change. Blind faith teaches that God controls nature, removing our responsibility to care for the planet. Why improve the world if you believe you'll just escape to heaven anyway? If God truly created this intricate universe, wouldn't he want us to study and protect it? Neurologically, dogmatic belief bypasses critical areas of the brain involved in reasoning and cognitive flexibility. Neuroscience reveals people with damaged prefrontal cortexes exhibit higher religious fundamentalism. In essence, blind faith literally short-circuits parts of your brain responsible for rational thought. Emotionally, faith provides comfort. Religious activities trigger brain chemicals similar to drugs and sex, reinforcing belief despite logical contradictions. This emotional comfort insulates believers from facts, ensuring they hold on to beliefs simply because they feel good. Blind faith leads to extremism and cult tragedies, such as Jonestown or Heaven's Gate. Followers relinquish their critical thinking to charismatic leaders, resulting in mass suicides and murders. Blind obedience overrides personal conscience, causing believers to commit or tolerate actions they would otherwise reject as harmful. Studies confirm religious fundamentalism is linked to prejudice, intolerance, and even violence toward outsiders. The seemingly noble command to love thy neighbor often becomes twisted into love only those who think and act exactly like me. Dogma overrides empathy, and outsiders become enemies deserving harm or exclusion. Blind faith in Christianity or any religion is a clear threat to critical thinking, societal progress, and basic human empathy. It stifles curiosity, denies reality, and enables powerful interests to exploit believers. It isn't a virtue, it's a vulnerability. It's time to abandon faith for facts, dogma for doubt, and certainty for curiosity. because the truth is too important and too precious to leave to blind belief.